This video is presented to you by www.tasteprepadda.com. Dear students, in the previous two video lectures, I talked about taxonomy and taxonomic categories. In this video lecture, I will talk about taxonomical aids. Now, what are taxonomical aids? How will you define taxonomical aids? Techniques, procedures, and stored information that are useful in identification and classification of organisms are called taxonomical aids. With the help of taxonomical aids, we identify different organisms and their relationships with others. Dear students, herbarium, botanical gardens, zoological parks, museums, and keys are examples of taxonomical aids. These are used in identification of plants and animals. Now I will talk about herbarium. What is herbarium? Dear students, herbarium is a storehouse of collected plant specimens that are dried, pressed, and preserved on sheets. These sheets are arranged according to universally accepted system of classification. Herbarium sheets also carry a label, which includes name of species, place and date of collection, altitude of the place, name of collector, brief notes of characters, and ecology of plants. The standard size of herbarium sheet is 29 by 41 cm. Now I will tell you how it is helpful. It protects a number of specimens of same species collected from different localities by different collector at different time. Herbarium gives the description of flowering and fruiting time, along with phenology of plant. Dear students, the largest national herbarium and biggest herbarium in Asia is the Indian Botanical Garden at Shibpur, Kolkata. Dear students, few largest herbaria of the world are Botanic Garden Paris, France, New York Botanic Garden, USA, Komarov Botanic Institute, Russia, Royal Botanic Garden, London, UK. Now I will talk about botanical gardens. What is botanical garden? You all are aware of garden, where you play, walk, and do other things. But botanical gardens are specialized gardens. They have collection of living plants for reference Plant species in these gardens are grown for identification purposes. Each plant is labeled, indicating its botanical or scientific name and its family. Dear students, botanic gardens can have different sections as a apiary, beautifying areas, bonsai trees, dwarf trees are grown in pots, arboretum, big trees cultivated in form of forests, palmatum, area where bamboos, screw pines and conifers are grown. Dear students, famous botanical gardens are at Kew in London, Indian Botanical Garden at Howrah in India, and National Botanic Research Institute at Lucknow in India. Now I will talk about zoological parks. Most of you must have visited zoo. There you must have seen different animals. Dear students, these are the places where wild animals are kept in protected environments under human care and which enable us to learn about their food habits and behavior. Dear students, India has about 200 zoological parks. Zoological parks can have different specialized areas as aviary. Dear students, aviary is the area for keeping birds. Serpentarium. Dear students, this is the area for reptiles. Aquarium. This is the area preserved for aquatic animals. Exotarium. In this part, animals are freely kept in their natural habitat conditions. Dear students, now I will talk about museums. Museums have collections of preserved plants and animal specimens for study and reference. Specimens are preserved in the containers or jars in preservative solutions. Insects are preserved in insect boxes after collecting, killing and pinning. Larger animals like birds and mammals are usually stuffed and preserved. Museums often have collections of skeletons of animals too. Largest museum in our country is Indian Museum at Kolkata. Now I will talk about keys. E is a taxonomical aid. It is used for identification of animals and plants, and this is based on their similarities and dissimilarities. Keys are based on a set of contrasting characters called couplets. Each of these statements is called a lead. A key helps in identification and classification of organisms. Dear students, there are two types of keys. Number 1, indented key, and number 2, bracketed key. In indented keys, taxonomists have a correct choice to make for the purpose of identification. In bracketed keys, a pair of contrasting statements are used, like indented ones, but are separated into subdividing characters. Each of the characters is given under subsequent division. Now go through this table, which has keys for identification of 4 species of frogs found in India. Dear students, other taxonomic aids are: number 1, flora. It contains actual account of habitat and distribution of plants of a particular area. Number 2, fauna. This includes habitat and distribution of animals of a given area. Number 3, manuals. They provide information for identification of names of species of a particular area. Number 4, monographs. They provide information for taxa like family and genus of a species. Number 5, catalogues. This includes the alphabetical arrangements of species, describing their features. This video is presented to you by www.testprepadda.com. TestPrepAdda.com provides free audio-visual lectures of different subjects by expert faculties, free online tests prepared by expert faculties to students who are preparing for engineering or medical entrance exams or planning to take exams like KVPY, Olympiad. It provides a platform where students can interact with mentors to improve their performance in the exams. The mission of this online medium is to help students to achieve their goals. Log on to www.testprepadda.com to watch free video lectures on different topics, to download free revision notes, to take free chapter-wise online tests, progressive tests, and mock tests, to discuss doubts with mentors. Thank you for watching this video. To stay up to date with latest videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like us on our Facebook page, Test Prep Adda. All the best.